Hi everyone, happy Friday. Happy Friday from Bagheera. Rael, Rael. Somebody wants treats. I could have just done that and then started this, but y'all would have missed the fun of hearing him scream, because he loves to scream. Anyway, hi. It has been a few days. It feels like it's been weeks, but I know it's it's only been like a week. Um, oh my gosh. So right in the middle of just the big project stuff at work, we had the first. So there's projects that are launching, emails that are launching, and there's like 11 sets, and they're like a really big deal. A BFD. And the first set launched today, and so everybody was real excited. Me, however, I'm thriving on pure well, I'm not thriving. I am just pure vibes of exhaustion and caffeine right now. I pretty much, you know how you just kind of hit that point where you are just powering through stuff on just sheer vibes and exhaustion. Like that's just me right now. Like I just last week, not this past week, but the last week was one of the hardest weeks I've ever had at a job, and it that plus just some news I got last weekend just broke me. It wasn't one of the cats or anything, but I'll talk about that in a coloring chat at some point. But anyway, don't want to get into too much detail because don't want to be a downer. Like I said, these are going to be sticking straight to the point of these. I just am letting y'all know, hey, I'm alive and just functioning. I have one more week of this, and then I will be on a work trip for a week to Seattle after that, which is its own level of stress. So I don't feel like it's a break per se. Um, and then we'll be finishing up the launches the last week of the month. So hopefully there's some things that are, it's not on my side, but some things that we're kind of waiting on. And it's just been, you know, when things are just out of your control, you do all you can do and then you're just waiting. And so it's kind of like that with a lot of things at work right now, but just powering through it. Probably don't seem as excited as I should be, but I'm just exhausted. And to be honest, I'll be thrilled to see the end of these initial launches, even though, of course, we will be doing changes down the road. Just getting a couple days where I don't have a too big list for not long enough day would make me really excited right now if y'all if we want to be real. So anyway, so I have some new books for you. Because this is the only thing I seem to be able to do is shop. And sadly look at these books because I want to color in them and I just don't have the energy. Um, Couple new releases this week. One that I was going to pick up through Book Depository, but they were already out, so I got it through Amazon. And then a neat one I saw from Tammy Colors too, and I have no self-control. So we all knew this. Let's go ahead and get started with the new releases. I really had planned to like do this one on Monday because I got it on Monday, but I knew like the Kameliya Angelkova video flip through's already out there, so it wasn't like, and I know other people were flipping through it, so I knew, you know, nobody was waiting on me for this, so it just got pushed. This is 50 mythical miniatures from Kameliya Angelkova, and I keep getting books of hers, and I keep saying this is probably going to be my favorite book, and it is until she puts another one out. And I do love me some mythical fantasy, so I was super stoked to see this. One of the things she does a little different here, I guess because these are, a lot of people may not know what these creatures are, she does put the name of them, which I think's just fine and dandy. I love that. On some of them, of course. I love that picture. Love it. The little baby dragons are so precious. I would rather have those than wasps, to be quite honest. Like, the dragons can eat the wasps, and I would totally be down for, like, little tiny baby dragons around, like hummingbirds, That would be perfectly okay by me. I love that he's playing with that little boat like it's a toy and he's in the tub. That's so funny. And these are very adorable and not scary type mythical creatures. I really like that one. There's a little friendly scorpion down there too. Oh gosh, I'm not crying. I just put in eye drops. My poor eyes have taken such a beating lately just due to screen fatigue. And had an eye appointment earlier this week. I'm sure whenever I get around to a coloring chat, I'll talk about it. But nothing. I mean, my eyes are healthy. The eyesight issues offhand. Nothing spectacularly like wrong physically with my eyes. So that's good to know that I haven't like done some kind of damage to them. He's adorable. See, I don't mind one eye. I don't mind 2 eyes. 3 eyes, I get a little weird about. I love that. That's the actual name for that, right? Isn't it kitsune or something like that? I can't remember. These are so cute, though. I love the little bitty snake, happy snake on his tail there. But no, just he made a change in my prescription. Well, I guess I can talk about it now. Made a slight change in my prescription from last year, because normally I go and I don't go for 2 or 3 years to get my eyes checked. But with all the heavy lifting I've been doing and how just tired behind my eyes I've been feeling, like I just was really worried sorry, hit the mic, that I'd done something to them, and I am farsighted in my left eye, severely so. Like, eye charts, I can see the E on top, and then it's guesswork underneath. I think I can see the next row sometimes, but it's a guessing game. My right eye is really what I use to see out of, and so it's very important that I protect it, especially considering that like all my hobbies and my work and everything in my life right now seems to revolve around like really detailed work that requires eyesight. So I just didn't want to. So cute. Might be my favorite one in here so far. I like the dragon in the castle one too, though. I like the little skulls there. Like, they're friendly, but they're still hungry. They're still hangry. But no, my eyes are fine. He didn't say there was a significant change. He said just a slight change that might make it a little better, a little easier on my eyes. So I got, never heard of that, surprisingly. I ended up getting just new lenses and using my frames from last year to kind of help a little bit with the cost. Plus, I really like my frames from last year, and I didn't see any that I really, really liked. He did suggest I get a pair. You know how like your parents and I guess some of us use what they call readers. It's just like for nearsighted folks who need, glasses just to read or something, or normal sighted folks that need glasses just to read or what have you. Well, they also make computers, which are a similar concept, and he suggested that I get a pair of those, considering the fact that I'm staring at a computer, not willingly, like 12 hours a day right now. So I figured for all the time and effort I'm putting in for work that I just need to suck it up and get them. They'll do nothing but help, and like I said, anything I can do to... I've never heard of one of those. That is a wild looking dude. So that one's cool too. I like that. Anyway, the eye drops thing. He suggested eye drops. I had bought some, but they're like a gel, which are really good. But he said they're... What's the brand? Refresh. Because there were some eye drops that I know were like recalled for bacterial issues or something, and I called them and I was like, are there some you guys recommend? Because I'm not about to take a risk here. And so they suggested these, and I went ahead and splurged for the ones that are the little individual, like, one-use things. Again, just trying to keep like a bacteria buildup situation. But I got in the gel ones, and while they worked really well, they really coat my eyes, so it takes me longer for my sight to like normalize. And so he suggested like getting just the regular drops as well and using the gel ones at night. So they have helped quite a bit. I still have just that general exhaustion in my face and behind my eyes, but at least they're not like hurting as much and are as dry as they were. And that one weekend was just, I'd never had them bother me that much. I had like a cold pack. I was trying to put a cold pack on them, and I was really concerned because I had not had that happen before. And then some fun little... I like that one too, the little bubbles. That's such a cute book. My problem is, I could spend all the time in the world, like, I have so many of her books now, I literally could just probably color in her books, but then, you know, I want to do something different, right? So there's never enough time. There's never enough time. Alexandra Franzese put out a new book, Magical Chibis. This is also available in a travel size. I will try to link that one as well. This is a new release as well. Exciting. Now, I know some people have done some flip throughs of this. I'm sure they have. Honestly, I have not been on YouTube like at all this week, but I'm sure some people have done flip throughs of this one this week. Because I think she said she couldn't do it till she got back from her family's in like June or something like that. So love these. I've got a real fantasy kind of vibe going with a lot of the books I picked up this week, and I'm totally feeling it. I like the little feathers flying around her. I don't know of anything magical about my existence, but that pretty much is how I look less cute feeling like I'm doing about that much work. I don't know how magical I feel though. Oh, I love it. I love it. It's so cute. Oh my gosh. Cats. Cats. And she's a cat too. I'll allow it. Used to not be a bit too big a fan of it, but you know, in some of the art, I've seen, I actually kind of dig it. So her and her flaming sword. I don't know how she's not like burning her hair with that. I hope she doesn't get it too close to her hair. I swear if that neighbor starts up again, I don't know what they're doing over there. It has been all day long. He's happy little snake. Oh, I love her glasses. So is she supposed to be like a Grim Reaper type? There's a lot of possibilities with that one. Queen Bee. Love the little alien. These are really cute. I love she has like little cactus ears. I love that. I don't know that. No, the witch with the cat's my favorite one, but that one's pretty close. And then a bonus page from her mermaid Chibis. And I know I really should just grab some markers and color, but y'all, I tried that a couple weeks ago. I tried to just simply color a picture that wasn't a color by number, and I got so mad because it just wasn't turning out the way I wanted it, and I wanted to do extra to it, and so I just feel kind of stuck right now. Like, if I don't have the time or the desire to really do up a page like I want to do it, like I'm just not doing it, or I'm doing a color by number, so it's odd. Book by Molly Harrison. I think I only have one other of her books, and I think it's a Halloween book, but I saw this one and I just thought the pictures were really stunning. Bohemian Fairy. And these are listed as hand-drawn illustrations. What I really like about this is she gives you a image on a black background and the same image on a white background. And I really dig that. Y'all know how much I love the black backgrounds. So we probably know which one I will color. Yeah, I really like this glow thing that's happening in these pictures, particularly in the black background ones. I feel like I could have a lot of fun with that with neon colors. Yeah, like I really like that glow that is in some of these pictures. I think that was what really stood out to me. See, I like this one too. Like this one I struggle with because I love this, but I also kind of love this too. So it's a tough one. These are not happy-go-lucky fairies by any stretch. But that's okay. I don't know. I'm certainly not too happy-go-lucky myself lately, though I still probably don't have as neutral a face as most of these ladies do. It's also, I feel like, a good set. I mean, 40 pages is a pretty good amount of pages, too, in a book. Typically, we get anywhere from 20 to 30, so I thought that was a good deal. Aww, love it. So cute. I feel like this is a lot different from, and maybe I don't follow Molly Harrison all that much, and I love like her other books, but I feel like they kind of had a bit of a theme, and this feels like a bit of a shift. Like the images are a lot, like the profiles, the faces, the people are a lot bigger. And they're more peoply looking rather than cutesy, I guess, if you know what I mean. And maybe she does other books like this too, and I just haven't come upon one of these yet. I just thought it was a real interesting book. You know, I picked up that Bohemian. I do love me some fairies now. That's the thing. A fairy book is hard for me to resist. So. Oh, is this the bonus one in the back? What is that? That's odd. Did I not get my black background for that one? I don't think I did. Might have been a whoopsie in the printing. Oh well, I can handle that. I can color that one black. It'll be fine. Alright, so this. give me just a second. Alright, now I'm ready. Yeah, there we go. Hopefully that hadn't been right. It's probably because of the way my eyes have been lately. If some of my stuff has seemed slightly out of focus, I apologize for that. What I see from one side versus straight on apparently looks different. Anyway, I had seen this book under a recommended from the Coloring Queen of, Last Grab at Book Depository. And it was already sold out at Book Depository, but I was so interested I actually found a version of it on Amazon, and I splurged a bit on it. So, I'm probably mispronouncing this. Witch Hat Atelier is a Japanese manga series. Chapters have been collected into 11 volumes as of October 2022. Anime adaptation has been announced. A spin-off series, Witch Hat Kitchen, started in 2019 and had 5 volumes in October 2022. This doesn't look like it's been updated recently. The series follows a girl named Coco who dreams of being a witch, but in her world, only those born with magical abilities are able to become witches. However, after meeting a witch named Kifri, it seems like there may be hope for Coco after all. So, if you were wondering what this is from, this is a coloring book adaptation, I guess, from some of the manga pictures. And I thought the art here looked really stunning, plus it is one-sided. So, This is not Amazon paper. As you, this is, holy Toledo, that is thick cardstock. My word, this would take watercolor beautifully. Like, oh my gosh. It's some other book. Was it that nostalgia book I was going through a couple weeks ago where I said I only dream that all of my coloring books would have this type of paper, but they'd all be like $40. So I am not familiar with the manga, though now I'm curious because it does sound like something I would enjoy. So I might check it out. Hopefully I don't, my gosh, it's such a big picture. I'm having trouble getting it all on the camera. There we go. Because I really have no idea how to actually color them, I guess, to be specific to the manga. So maybe there's an opportunity for me. But this paper, y'all, like, I can't. I just can't. Anyway, this art's beautiful. If you like manga art a lot. I'm trying to capture as much as I can. This is, as you can see, a very long book. Looks like my kind of day right there. If only I had magic. Ooh, he looks very brooding. Oh, okay, maybe he's a good guy after all, I guess. Otherwise, why would he be out here? I think it's the same guy. Yeah, okay, cool. That is like a fox or a wolf with scales. That's pretty cool. You just see me flipping this and it's just, yeah, every book be like $40 if it was like this. So boy, I just thought those were bare feet at first glance, and I have my glasses off, and then I look again, I'm like, wait a minute, those aren't feet. Didn't think I'd be saying that today. Boy, random things, if I could just stick in a random file for the week. And people, and with no context whatsoever. So very neat little book. This is, I mean, I'm sure I will color in this, particularly if I try the manga and I like it, but this is definitely more scratching the itch of the collector side of me, I think. And finally, we have another color by number. This one's a little different. It's by Andres Vaisburg, and I saw Tame Colors 2 do this one. It is a little bit wider than a typical coloring book. Maybe not quite as tall as like your typical Amazon books. It is odd, feels like an odd width, like not used to this type of width in a book. That's okay. This is by Arcturus Publishing. Okay, this feels like an Arcturus book, and theirs are kind of wide like this. So there's a neat colored version of a picture there It's not the same one. So all your numbers are down here, your page is right here. Yeah, feels like an Arcturus book for sure. But these images just looked so fun. They've got that mosaic kind of feel to them in some of the pictures. I love me some fantasy, enchanted type books. There's another book she sent that I ended up, she sent me a message and she's like, I'm thinking about this one. I'm like, oh, well, you're thinking, I'm clicking. Like, I was saying the other day, I was like, darn it, I just need these publishers because, like, RJ Hampson's coming out with a book this month, and I'm just like, later this month, by the way, for those of y'all that don't know, because his are Amazon published, he doesn't do, like, pre-orders or anything, so we're just going to kind of have to wait. But man, there's part of me, it's like, and I get it, like, I get it, because especially with just the competition with, it's a competitive world with coloring book artists right now, and the whole introduction of AI and stuff like that. I know a lot of artists are concerned about that, so I mean, they're just trying to get that dollar, yo, and I get that. Boy, he looks grumpy. But I'm also like, man, y'all, if y'all could give me, like, just let me break it. Let me break it for like 2 weeks or a month where I don't buy a book, and I might snap out of it. Yeah, who are we kidding? That cat just diving out that window with those wings. Are these the same colors at the bottom? It looks like it's the same palette, so that's kind of cool. So yeah, these look really fun. Not a little bit detailed in some of them, but not extremely so. Like big, you know, such and such diva type book, ceramic tiles or something might take me 20-30 minutes if I'm just taking my time. This might take me about an hour. So yeah, this is going to be posted later tonight. A lot of it is because I don't know where we're going, what we're doing this weekend. My husband's birthday is tomorrow. We don't have any big plans just because I already said let's hold off on any big plans until June. But I would like to go see my mom for Mother's Day, so they also have plans to do stuff this weekend, so we've just got to figure out which day they're going to be home and whether Mom feels up to company. He is doing some parkour, I see. A lot of images in this book. I thought the Arcturus ones usually had like finished pictures on the cover or something, but I'm not seeing that in this one. Him on top of all his little eggs there. Oh. Like 30 minutes ago, me had had a tiny bit of energy left for this. And now I'm just like, oh my gosh, that was it. That's all I had. It was enough to flip through some books. It really do be like that right now. It do. It do. I'm so tired. I'm just uttering nonsense now. So I have actually been working on a George Tufexis picture. I did some recording last weekend. It is a buddy color with Ren, which at the rate I'm going looks like will be the only buddy color I get done this month. I was going to do a color and chat with that. I don't know if I'll do it this weekend because it is Mother's Day weekend. It really depends on what we're doing. So I might do it next weekend. Maybe that would be a good one to leave y'all on next Sunday before I'm basically gone for a week. Though right now I'm only really doing videos on the weekend anyway, so it's not like y'all are going to notice. I don't know. That's probably what I'm going to do though. Oh, here we go. Okay, so now we got all the pictures in the back. And I love this palette. Oh my gosh, this looks so cool. Love the colors. I really do. Sorry, you may not want to see the finished images, but this is not a spooky mosaic. Or spooky. Jeez. Just throw the whole Michelle away. Just throw the whole Michelle away and start over. Like, she ain't good, no good no more. She's past her expiration date. Just throw me out and start over. Time for the trash. Oh my gosh. Anyway, so yeah, there's some books. They're nice books. This is why I don't do flip throughs this late in the evening, because my brain is just so I have more books coming because of course I do. Probably another stack. I think there's like 6 more coming. So I will either, I think they're coming through Monday, so I might wait and do I don't know if any of them are new. I don't think any of them are like new releases. So I may wait on those till next Friday, do a color and chat. We're just gonna have to wait on the supply haul. I just don't have the time to invest in swatching and setting these things up right now. So that, you know, like I said, I give y'all, and it'll probably be a good long coloring chat next weekend. That'll maybe tide y'all over for a bit, and maybe because I'm getting back at midnight on Thursday night before Memorial Day weekend, maybe I can take a 4-day weekend, though I will be sleeping most of that first day of the 4-day weekend. That was not by choice. They only had one flight from Seattle to Nashville and it gets there at midnight both nights, and so rather than wait all day Friday and come home, I figured why not just pack it all in on Thursday, and then yeah, not looking forward to that, but what are you gonna do, right? Alright guys, hope you enjoyed. This actually has been kind of early for me in the grand scheme of things. I might try to do another video this weekend, but a lot of it just depends. We're not going to get our hopes up, but I might surprise you. But if not, you'll get 2 videos next weekend. How's that? Okay. Y'all take care. I hope things are going well for you, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye for now.